Well, hello again. I'm back. I'm hiking southbound on Catalina Trail here. Here's a view. I just had my lunch a little while ago at the campground. Met a really interesting person who hiked the Appalachian Trail last year and recommended that I hike the Camino in Europe. So yeah, it was a nice conversation I had with the person. She is hiking in the same direction toward Avalon, so maybe I'll run into her again. That's the only person I have encountered so far out here. But what I'm going to talk about while I'm hiking here is why did I pick my new investment strategy? Well, in the stock market, there are huge amounts of money that change hands every day. If one can learn to tap into that money, you could have an abundant supply of it if you learn how to tap into it. Of course, you have to have money to get more money. But really, you only need about $2,000 to get started. And if you know how to use the strategy, you can grow that money exponentially. There are billions of dollars that change hands every day in the stock market. Today, I made another $57 in 4 minutes. Closed the trade. That was it for the day. I made $57. I was happy with it. I made $200 on Friday, 9 minutes. That gives you an idea as to the amount of money that you can pull in, potentially. But of course, there are risks that go with it. You can lose a lot of money if you allow greed to take over your thinking. And so the biggest thing we have to conquer with the stock market is learning when to cash in our chips and take our profit. There's a beautiful view from here. The trail is going to descend into this canyon up ahead and then climb up that ridgeline there to the top. So yes, if we can pull in money every day from the stock market, why work at a job where we're getting paid a small fraction of what we potentially can make there? I only had to spend 4 minutes of trading today to make that $57. I made it in just 4 minutes. Washing dishes, I'd have to work 4 hours or more to make that amount of money. I only need to take 4 minutes of my time today to make that money. That's it. That's all it took. Only took 9 minutes for me to make that $200 on last Friday. As far as twin flame connection is concerned, I have left it up to God whether I am going to ever be with a partner or not. I feel that when I meet the person, it's going to work out. Things will fall into place with it. I will not have to sit there and wonder if it's going to work out or not. It will work out. Or perhaps God may not want me to be with anybody at all. He may feel I'm better off by myself. I have an open mind toward it. If God sends me somebody my way and it really works out, I'm going to go with it if it's from God. Here's mile marker 10. But I have a very open mind about it. I'm not really going to concern myself excessively with it anymore. Not that I really have, but I live a peaceful life. Very little discord in my life. I want to keep it that way. So if God gives me a partner, I would want the relationship to be harmonious and peaceful, not full of fighting, not full of discord, but full of peace and harmony and love between me and that person, whoever it may be. I am descending down into this canyon here. There's a trail off in the distance. It heads on up in that direction. Also, if I really am meant to be with my twin flame who I've been talking about, if she is a twin flame connection, if I'm meant to be with her, God will perhaps in time open the way for a marriage with her in the future, but I'm not placing my bets on it right now. If God sends me an entirely different person my way that it does work out with, I mean, things just fall into place with it easily. You know, I will go with it. Again, I am open-minded. What I do desire is for the remainder of my life to be peaceful, harmonious. Whether it's with a partner or not doesn't really matter. I wish to devote the remainder of my life to exploring this beautiful earth, thus exploring myself, learning more constantly from day to day. That does not require a partner to do all that. does not require a counterpart. But if God feels that I can inspire another person somehow, or be a partner to somebody else who's heading in the same direction in their life, then yeah, I will go with it if that's the case, but that's not a necessity, that's not a need. So I am now getting to the bottom of this valley here. And there's going to be another climb to follow here. So where my investment strategy fits in is I'm going to use it to my advantage. Because it requires so little time to make money using it, I will be able to devote a lot more time to my real purpose here, which is to explore this earth. And have the freedom to go where I want, when I want. Which I already kind of enjoy now. But I want to go even further. It is a Monday when most people are at work. I am out here exploring this island, experiencing it. Again, doing what I really enjoy. So this is the bottom of the canyon or valley, and the trail is going to begin another ascent. So I did bring a turkey sandwich for lunch, and I ate half of it. That's all I needed to eat for now. I have a couple of granola bars as well, and of course some water. And I already bought all my food for my stay here. I'm just going to cook myself nachos every night, because I bought enough ground beef for 3 nights. And I bought stuff for breakfast. I had a nice pancake breakfast this morning with bacon, orange juice, tea, I bought some real maple syrup to put on the pancakes. I didn't buy the fake stuff. I bought a bottle of real maple syrup. It was just delicious. I'm coming up on a little pond here on the right hand side. And there's the signs directing you. So the trail looks like it's going to hook around to the right side of the pond. Beautiful, beautiful spot. You can hear the frogs. So once I pass this pond, the trail is going to climb up to that ridge line. There are some bison that inhabit this island. There is evidence of bison passing through here. As you can see, the hoof prints. So they do frequent this area. Another view of the pond and where I came from. Some buffalo coop. Did see a herd of buffalo in the distance on the way up to the airport on the shuttle ride, and it was somewhere in this direction where they were seen. A herd of it looked like at least a dozen, maybe more, on a hillside. So I have my eyes peeled. If I do see any, I'll try to get it on video from a safe distance, of course. Look at this. This is just such a beautiful trail. Everything is just so green from the rains that we recently have gotten here. Look at how green that is. That is about, I don't think it could get any greener than this. So that is going to be it for this shot here. Should be coming up on mile marker 9 pretty soon. Really nice breeze.